last time we were here, we done some bits. I say that like I have any idea what we did last time. No, we didn't. We fought a lot of trolls. We killed a lot of trolls. And we saved the wizard, who is a bit of a scumbag. Today we're doing the goblin trail, then the I said goblin, it's kobold trail, then the kobold camp. And if there's time left after that, we'll see what we are getting up to. But let's just get right into the video, because I honestly have nothing to say this intro. This is Average Gamer, my name is Duncan, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. So we've come back to where we left it. We just had the rest on the world map. We're going here first, and then we're hitting this camp. So I'm assuming we'll just go here, and hopefully just come in and then go up. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but we'll see if that actually happens. Bastard. Cool, I probably just went the longest possible way instead of just going boop, boop, boop. Whatever. Kobold Trail. Let's jump in. The hills seemed pleasant, even welcoming. No grey doom and gloom, just walking along the path and enjoying the view of all the cute little white pyramids built out of pebblestones. Or wait, was it pebblestone? Horrors of horrors. What I mistook for pebbles were polished bones. And along the path, the grass was riddled with pyramids made of polished kobold remains. It got us to thinking, is it wise to follow such a grim path? The way marked by death itself. Defying all danger, we followed the path. We succeeded a lore check, trying to brush away thoughts on who may have polished the kobold vertebrae and why. We quickly moved along the path leading through the Pale Hills. It didn't take long for us to reach a mountain river with a bridge crossing over it. Well, bridge may be a bit generous. It was actually just a long branch, about as thick as an arm, spanning from one bank to the other. It may have been enough for a kobold to cross, since we could see another of those small bone pyramids on the far side, but it didn't look nearly strong enough for our party to cross. What's this? Before deciding how to proceed, we carefully examined the river, we carefully examined the branch. Okay, so let's carefully examine the river. We quickly discovered that the river was quite deep. I plunged my arm shoulder deep into the water and couldn't even feel the bed. It was fast too. The current pulled a dry leaf off my sleeve, and it was gone from my sight in a blink. And it was cold. Very, very cold. Frankly, none of us were interested in taking a swim. We carefully examined the branch that would help us cross the river. The branch did have one thing going for it though. Being so thick, it happened to be quite sturdy. But that didn't make the flimsy crossing any less slippery or challenging to anyone daring to set foot on it. I wonder how many kobolds have slipped on the wet bark and found a watery grave in the ice-cold river. We'll choose a character who we talked it over and chose a volunteer to go across. Mobility is quite good. Your athletics is quite good. Your strength is amazing. Oh my god. I think that's got to be Ekundeo. Because 12, 16 and then 15, yeah. He's the best chance we've got. Ekundeo was unperturbed by the thin branch and the speeding current. After a deep breath, our volunteer set forth along the precarious crossing. One step, then another, a few feet crossed with no trouble, and I started to think that maybe things would be fine. And that's when the branch jerked and started to shake. It was rolling over. With no time to think, all Ekundeo could do was try to jump to the other side. And he passed that mobility check, thank fuck. Oh, the lengths we'll go to in efforts to keep our pride untarnished and our pants dry. One incredible jump in Ekundeo was on the other bank. Ekundeo took a moment to catch his breath and turned his attention back to the crossing. A nearby shrub concealed an amusing kobold contraption. A crooked ladder built from random planks and sticks. It seemed the kobolds crossed the river in much the same way we had, sending the most agile companion across to fling the ladder over to the other side. Losing no more time, we crossed the river. Once fucking hell, man. That is an awesome bit of artwork though, isn't it, on the book? It's like a dragon skull made of skulls. That's sick. One small pyramid made of polished kobold bones may be spooky, but it's not unbearable. But how about thousands? We found ourselves looking over a proper kobold graveyard, each little pyramid a mark of a kobold death, and that mark made out of their own remains. Yeesh. The real enigma, though, waited in the heart of the burial ground. The centrepiece was made of hundreds, maybe even thousands of polished bones, all put together to form the head of an enormous dragon. Imagine it, these small, nonsensical reptiles somehow managed to create a sculpture both fearsome and magnificent. Such might and yet such frailty as well. If a single bone were to be removed from the foundation, this beautiful statue would crumble to dust. And I even spotted one such flimsy bone. Regardless, we came face to face with irrefutable proof. The kobolds, for better or worse, were changing. This news had no impact on our search for the trolls though. The land was clearly sacred to the kobolds, and it seemed unlikely they would bring their new friends here. But how would the Baron deal with the structure we found in this realm? So I can either do the neutral good option, which is the Baron deemed it proper to respect the kobold shrine, which is fair. There's a neutral option, which is we just leave it, or we can destroy it. I'm going to go neutral good. I think we just respect the kobold shrine. Following my advice, the Baron adjusted the dangerously loose bone in the hope of reinforcing the remarkable composition. His Grace was standing to leave when a glint from the dragon's jaw drew his attention. Carefully reaching inside, the Baron pulled out what seemed to be a dirty stone. Beneath an outer layer of clay, we found a large, finely cut emerald. It seemed the kobold spirits decided to grant us a gift. Stowing the offering in his bag, the Baron turned and left. We dutifully followed our leader, and soon, the bizarre kobold burial ground was far behind us. What an awesome little bit that was. I actually love this about the game, is we get these little book events, and they are awesome like that. It's probably the best one so far. I loved that. I genuinely loved it. Sorry, I am just making a note. So let's then head to the camp, which we've not been to before, but it'll take 5 hours to get to, which is no bother for us. I genuinely love that little bit. It's things like that that make me just fall in love with this game more and more. Ignoring the fact that there's one person who's watching these videos, and I thank you for it, but anyone who I speak to about this game, I gush of praise with it, and I'm trying to get more people to just play the game. I don't give a damn if they watch the videos. Play the game. Look into the game. It's little details like this, those little moments that just make me fall in love with the game. It's so detailed and so amazing at world building, but yet, even if you look for this game on YouTube, there's hardly any playthroughs. There's maybe a few build videos or something, but it seemed like everybody came to the second game without playing the first, and it's so good so far, it's so detailed, but at the same time incredibly difficult. I know I have all these timers going on that if we miss them could fail the game. I know if we don't do the barony stuff correctly, if we don't build the barn up well enough, we could fail the game, but I have no idea what to do with the barony. I like the fact that it isn't holding my hand, and it is leaving everything near enough up to me, but at the same time I have nothing to go off of to even figure it out. I love it. I'm in love with this game.
March, march. All I do is march.
She's fatigued and it will give her a -2 penalty to Dex. So is Wes. We're going to rest. I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to rest before going in the kobold camp.
I need to catch my breath.
Because I'm fully expecting we'll end up in a fight here. I just kind of feel that that's the most likely scenario. 13, 14, 4, 13, 13. Yeah, I think maybe just doing used to. That gives a little bit of a bonus to the cooking options. Let's do that. I don't think we need Wes to help Amiri guarding.
I think you'll look great with any haircut. Even if you shaved your head bald. Maybe we should try that.
Okay. So hunting took 8 hours. I wish it was a bit quicker, but whatever. Sweet, no combat. Let's head out to the kobold camp. We're all refreshed. We're all fully healed. Let's see what we can do. Oh shit, okay. Those dogs have absolutely increased in size, haven't they? Did they increase in size last episode and I just hadn't noticed it? Because Ekendeo's looks fucking huge compared. Was it that big before? Anyway, I'm just getting ahead of myself. Just ignore me. You see a gang of kobolds resting around the campfire when they finally notice you. They jump up and start scuttling around, making a mess and bumping into each other, all while muttering something in their hissing language. One kobold emerges from the swarming crowd. His scales are a touch lighter than those of his companions. Upon close inspection, he seems to be incredibly old. That is, extremely old. His skin is dry and lifeless, and he clearly lost some of his scales long ago. There's something curious about this kobold. He seems to be calm, confident, and wise? So, kobold spark shaman. Slarags, the old kobold hisses. Did he just try and call me a slag? The rest of the kobolds immediately calm down. Greetings, he says, addressing you and sticking out his hand. Greetings. So I'm just going to turn the game up. It looks really quiet. And I don't know if it is. That looks a bit better. Oh, they're so cute, Octavia exclaims, clasping her hands together. May I keep one? No. Actually, I don't know. Can we keep kobolds as pets in this game? That'd be kinda cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I can't see both audios. And it's just annoying me. Shake the kobold's hand. Greetings. You shake the old kobold's hand. It's slimy and cold. Lovely. He continues to stare, his eyes still, yellow, and emotionless. Kobolds, humans, love, the old kobold says. Men's. You love men? You love love. Kobold. Oh, it seems he's in love with you. Tartuk. King. Search. 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 The old kobold seems to have said his piece, so he continues to stare at you with cold, still eyes. Tartuk, what a familiar name. Tell me, do you know the story of the Sootscale kobold tribe? The kobold seems to not understand a single word you're saying, but reacts to the word Sootscale. Sootscale bad, not friend. Alright, let's get this sorted out. All of the kobolds are staring at you now, no blinking or movement among them. It's starting to get uncomfortable. Tartuk, trolls love. Search, Tartuk, kobold. Succeed at a wisdom check, thank fuck. Over several minutes, you manage to piece together that these kobolds are looking for their king, Tartuk, who's lost someone. Oh, after several minutes beyond that, you deduce that this Tartuk somehow managed to befriend some trolls. Why are you looking for Tartuk? King. Tartuk's trolls kobold love. Okay, we have lots of answers. So we have a neutral good answer of I'm no friend to trolls. I kill them and anyone who helps them. You should return from where you came for your own sake. A neutral answer of I understand your plight, but I fear I can't help you. I'd only lead you further astray. I hope you find what you're searching for. The other neutral answer of I don't know where the troll's lair is or where Tartuk is hiding. I'd recommend you give up the search, but that's for you to decide. Then there's chaotic options. Chaotic good is just point in a random direction and say, yes, I saw Tartuk that way. Neutral, point towards the Hodag's lair and say, yes, I saw Tartuk that way. And then we can attack them. I think I'm just going to be neutral good and just say, look, I am no friends of the troll. I will kill them and anyone who helps them. You should return from where you came for your own sake. The old kobold steps back in fear. Tartuk, king, love, humans, kobolds, love. He speaks quickly, raising his hands before him, as though shielding himself from an attack. Tartuk. Okay, that didn't actually work. Okay, I'm going to try the I understand your plight. The old kobold continues to stare. After you answer, he turns away from you, as if you cease to exist. The kobolds quickly gather and leave into the woods. Okay. let's look around. Those dogs have absolutely got bigger. Especially, I don't know why Ekindeo's is like such a deal bigger than mine. Many small footprints visible in the dirt. Gimme. Gimme.
Will this ever end?
Will this ever end? I'm not gonna lie, I fully expected to just be murdering swathes of kobold right now. And we're not. Oh. Not that. Gimme. Gimme. Okay. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think there's anything else here for it, is there?
Not that I can.
Guess just quickly try over here. Still a herb bush. Okay, this is not gone. Let me just check then what's recommended next, because I thought this was going to take ages. Kobold camp we've done. So next would be... What level are we? I said level 7. Yeah. Do you know what? That's an awesome name for a great club. What's this? Does that say the bonus does stack or doesn't stack? We're now level 7. I think that was a recommended level for some of the stuff that we couldn't fight before. So I wonder actually if we... Because I think the next place it's recommended we go is the troll clearing, and I think it passes, it says, one of the areas we've been before, where we struggled with some of the enemies like the owlbears, the stuff at the well. There was giant slugs as well. Okay, let's... Where's the troll clearing then? Troll clearing is there. Yeah. Let's, because we have stuff we have to do here. And let's just do it. Let's do everything that we can and have to do here. Plus, I think we can sell some loot to the old woman. We're going to be coming back anyway, because we need to go to the mud place to get... I want to say it was mushrooms for her, but it was something from a specific area for her, not the ghoul. Would have been her away down here. Shouldn't, I don't think, be any enemies, so whatever. Unless if I've got other things to swap him for. Yeah, it's an ability, right? So it's just an ability that's on all the time? Yeah, that's fine. You. Hello. I'm here to trade. Just do this way. It's easier. Oh, no, give me that back. What's that? No, give me that flask just in case. Just selling some random shit that looks sellable. Oh, we have fish and a stick. Nice, I didn't know there was another recipe for us. I think we need the emerald for something else. Something in the back of my mind says keep an eye out for an emerald. I just can't remember what for now. Could be wrong, but I'm not selling the emerald at the moment. I will sell some other random shit though. gets a lot of stuff off of us. Nobody uses a quarterstaff. Any fucking way. I mean, that could be useful. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. What's your belt? Belt of giant strength? Ah, okay. No, I want to keep the strength on you. Right, so we've sold all the stuff we wanted to sell there. There was an option about a missing child? A boy? What would I do with a brat? Pickle him in a jar? That's rich. She gives a rattling laugh. Where is it written if an old woman likes a little peace and quiet, she must be a child-stealing witch? Who knows what could have snatched up a child? Mayhap he's been eaten by goblins or lured to the swamp by wandering lights. Or maybe his poor sobbing mother with all her false tears strangled him in his sleep, then put him to bed with a shovel somewhere deep in the forest and now looks for someone to mantle the blame. Go to her, squeeze answers from her, make her tell where her whelp is. They don't be bothering me. Oh, okay, we actually failed a perception check. Interesting. Good riddance. Interesting, okay. Sus. Right, we know we have enemies over here to deal with. I just can't remember how to get to them. They're in that area here, so there's a bit of the forest we could just go through. Right, there was a clearing a bit. There it is, athletics. Quick save here. Jump. Whoa, 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 what did you do?
Way needed.
Bastard, we've all just took damage. Do I just annoyingly load? It's fine, we'll load. It's fine. We don't need to worry about that quick save. Sorry, I'm just confused. Right, let's... Something definitely pinged. Sorry, just... Did we see something, or is it just it's noticed that?
Bad.
Ah, we fucking failed it
Will
again.
this ever end?
Right, we know we have a fight coming up.
Look ahead.
This requires patience.
Because I can see something there. So these things are Venom Hodags. We'll be switching weapon for Miri.
Free.
Did she just die on me? Yeah, she did actually. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I have ideas on how to deal with this. First things first, Amelia, I'm just going to switch you back to that sword. Okay, okay. Cool, glad we are all in agreement. Please don't fail this.
Bad.
We did, because of course we did.
Now what?
You don't have to move to cast this, correct?
Go.
Good fortune save. That's what we needed. Just a little bit of luck right there. Yeah, those dogs are definitely decent size. How I didn't notice that before, God only knows.
Grant your death.
Nice hit.
Consider me provoked.
Val.
Let us strike as one.
Nice. Other dog who looks like an absolute beast. Why is our dog so tiny compared to this thing? Amiri, I don't know.
Tear them apart.
I just don't know if you can hit them.
They go down.
Harim, you should be able to hit this one. Nice. Miss. Miss. Damn it. Damn it. She's poisoned now. Oh. No. We're redoing again. We'll need to use Harim's spell to stop the poison damage. We can use it 4 times, so Val, Amiri, Harim, and then one other.
The end draws near.
Amiri,
Magritium Turinos.
Val. Try to think who's more likely to be up close.
Magritium Turinos.
And then on himself.
Magricio. Turinos.
Brilliant. I'm going to quick save that one so I don't need to do it again. Ekindale, please, please, please pass this athletics check.
Done.
What's over there?
Yes! Quick save.
I don't even want to know.
Love it. Nope. Nobody fucking move.
Don't know? Don't care.
Don't know, don't care. Hit about here, maybe?
T. Go.
Hit him! And you missed on Val, which is what I like to see. Ekindale fire.
Grant you death.
Nice hit. Miri, you do need to switch weapon, I'm afraid.
Tear them apart!
Doggy. Hit him.
Repent.
Nice miss, mate.
Consider
Nice sneak attack damage. We're going to need more of that. There's the other one right
Let
there.
us strike as one!
Nice hit, nice crit. Love it. Dog getting the way between. Wes, can you actually see that? You can! Only two? Oh, okay. So there's spell resistance on it as well. Interesting.
Cannot hide from me.
You missed concealment. Nice hit. Unlucky. This one's nearly dead already, which is what I want to see. Yes, Val. Amiri, murder it, please.
Down!
Unlucky, just one solid hit. Oh, there's a third one. Didn't realise there was a third one. There's a fourth one. Didn't realise there was a fourth one. Okay, that dog is taking all the damage,
Your
which
life
strangely is actually what we need. Right, that's that one done. Cast Fireball there, she's at M3. That's fine, done a little bit of damage, which is all I can really ask for.
Do not falter!
Howdy.
Onwards!
Okay, are you seen that? Hit it. Nice. Dog. Nice, solid hit. Wes. Going to use a fireball to hit the from a distance. That one saved, I think. These two still did a bit of damage.
Nowhere
Ekindale.
to run.
Nice hits. Solid, solid hits. Okay. Dog's going down, we knew that would be the case. Nice. Fortune saves. That's all of them. Hit him. Nice hit. Nice crit for you, actually. You don't use a crit often.
This is for you.
Nice! I love that sneak attack damage. Give me that sneak
Stay
attack
behind
damage.
me!
Yes. Lucky. Wes. Hit a Scorching Ray, please. Nice, 15. Ekindale. 3 hits. 2 hits, that'll do the trick. Only one left. I mean, in fact, you charge it. You can. Nice hit, 17. Unlucky.
Become as
Nice hit him.
dust.
Nice little 7.
I'll fight if I have to.
Sweet. Go,
Will this
team,
ever end?
go.
This requires your attention.
Pick up all that. Leather armor. Okay, let's have a look at my leather armor in just a little second.
Not that I
Let's see if there's
care.
anything else here. Could probably do with a rest just to get our spells back and stuff. This is leather armor plus 2, armor class of 4. I don't know who would even wear that. Maybe you? Would give you an armor class. So, what's your armor class now? 17. Potentially. Oh, so I'd give you a plus 3 to your armor class. Okay. You do have a small chance of an arcane spell failure. But it does give you a little bit more just to protect yourself. Which I'm down for. I'm absolutely down for. Right, athletics gets them back
Completed.
across. That's one thing done. Do we rest and get our spells back? That's a question. I say we do, because I'm going to need my spells, especially my magic missiles, to deal with the little skulls that come out the well. Quick save, so we don't get hit with anything. That only took 2 hours, which is amazing. More of that, please. So we need to get the well. Once we get the defeat the stuff in the well and get the coins from the well, we need to speak to the Spectre. And then from the Spectre, we go give the coins to the guy and get his... whatever his thing was. The guy that needs the coins in his eyes. Or whatever the hell it was. I also know we've got owlbears, giant slugs to fight. Remember some of the stuff we're fighting. I don't know if we'll be able to do it all in like one more journey, if we'll need to do it in a couple more. But whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. Bring up. Stop. We're going to hope. I can't remember if passing the will check does anything for us other than just like a little bit of XP. I'll just do another 1 or 2 attempts and then that'll be it. Succeed, there we go. Pry open the lid.
Victory!
These little fuckers, absolute pain in the arse.
I die free.
No,
I forgot about the lightning. Forgot about the lightning. We need to be spread out. Because when we're grouped together, it just fucking hurts us real bad.
Don't care.
I am your
So-
shield. What you want?
Amiri,
Ready and willing.
just spread
Yes,
everybody out.
I'm still here.
The best that we can. Right,
I'm listening.
succeeded it anyway.
Victory!
Here we go. Okay, I don't know why we're getting reduced damage, but I will take it. Absolutely will take it. War Wisp, Ancient Will-O-Wisp. I don't know which one we want to take out first. Right, War Wisp, let's go. Okay, a little bit of damage, not a great deal. I don't think you'll hit, yeah. The dog's going to have a hell of a time just trying to hit. In fact, everyone's going to have a hell of a time trying to hit. That's half of the issue. At least I know with Magic Missile they never miss. But it's just a...
Good, you dead.
in that case, it's just kind of hit and hope there.
Let us strike as one!
Although she just hit twice out of fucking nowhere. Harim.
Repent.
Unlucky. What are you? 1925. 1923.
Tear them apart!
Nice hit. Ow. Ow.
Ouch.
Ow. Ow? That was it. Dogs, just try your hardest. I really don't expect much from you in that regard. Love the magic missile attacks. Ekindale, let's see if you can
Cannot hide from me.
Unlucky. Val?
Do not falter!
Unlucky. Harim, you'll
Your
miss.
life ebbs low.
Amiri?
They go down!
Lovely, Amiri. Ow.
Ow.
Ow, ow. Wait, let's try and take some of these out.
Consider me provoked.
Nice dog! Nice dog! Right, let's get magic missile on this fucker. Still not down yet. Ekindale, can you?
Nowhere to run.
Nice. Nice.
Onwards!
Val, love it.
What a waste.
Thanks for nothing, Harim. Amiri, I love you. Ow.
This is for you.
Wow, okay. That actually didn't go too bad in the end.
Will this ever
So
end?
from that, we'll quick save, because amazing. Let's go deal with the steel. Let's go speak to the Spectre now. I know there's just a reason to speak to the Spectre. I don't know what happens when we do it, but... in front of the ruined temple you see a ghost, an old man walking. I found some coins in the well. Here, have a look. The ghost studied the coins for several moments and turns to you. His face grief-stricken. That's what this is all about. That's why I can't rest. Oh, dark things, dark sins. What do these coins mean? They are a curse. It's a legend in these parts. It was said if you bore hatred in your heart, hatred so fierce it could burn another soul, all you need to do is etch your enemy's name on a coin and cast it into the cursed well. It would be the end of them. And then the end of you as well. Curses carry a heavy price. If you hate another more than you love your own life, well, your life is forfeit already. Whose names are on the coin? Wilbur? That's me. And I thought I had no enemies at all. And here are the two who wanted me gone from this world. These coins, look at them. The inscription was done by different hands. And the second name. The second. Calitropsia sounds familiar. Aye, right, that's the Dryad, my daughter's new love. Someone must have hated her so much that he was willing to doom his own immortal soul to get rid of her and me. I guess this Yobo Dorsey was the one who cursed us. Her for stealing his bride and me for letting this happen. Nasty things, nasty sins. But who else could wish me dead? I've got no slightest idea about that. Look at this letter, written by the same hand as your name on the coin. After reading the letter, the old man shakes his head, devastated. Oh, Naita, Naita, what have you done? And what have I done? Such an old fool. The ghost raises his grief-stricken eyes to you. While I was alive, I was a coward. A coward and a liar. That's how it went. On one hand, I felt Dorsey was a good man, a reliable man, a much better match for my daughter than some Dryad. On the other hand, it would bring misfortune on me, on us, the village, to refuse the Fae. And my Naita, she truly loved the Dryad. What was I left to do? If I gave her to Dorsey, the Fae would seek revenge. If I gave her to the Fae, Dorsey would seek revenge. I used to give advice, but I couldn't heed it myself. I was a fool. I lied to Dorsey, saying the Fae threatened me. Then, I lied to my daughter, telling her Dorsey had pursued me. Then, I waited for the situation to solve itself. And it did. Dorsey grew to hate me, and so did my own daughter. What keeps from your eternal left? And here they are, these coins just won't let me go. Those with my name on it, these are the symbol of a curse. I was hated not by one but by two persons. Their hatred is the rope that ties me to this world and keeps me awake. I don't know if a curse like this can be lifted, but do me a favour. Put the coins on the altar of Eristil. It's nearby in the temple ruins. Maybe my god will take mercy on me. Let me rest at last. We'll put the coins on the altar. For a moment, nothing happens. Then, the coins evaporate silently, steaming away to mist. The ghost watches the coins evaporate to mist, almost in disbelief. At last, you have my gratitude. I feel tired. The ghost blinks, and you notice the silhouette is blurring slightly, evaporating as the coins did, but more slowly. But I must reward you. Somehow. I've got nothing except for... Wait. Under that boulder. I hid something there years ago. I have no need for it now. For me, it's time to rest. And with that, the ghost dissolves into thin air. What bastarding boulder? Dude, where's your boulder?
Not that I
I
care.
don't see a boulder. Then? Oh. A helmet. What's a helmet? Phylactery of positive channeling. If the wearer of this headband has ability channel positive energy, increases the amount of damage this ability does to undead creatures or heals to living creatures by 2d6. Does anyone have that spell, channeling positive energy? Harim might. I imagine Tristan will. I don't think you will. You don't. Okay. Interesting. So what does that mean for that quest, actually? If air tongues are done... what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Nah. 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 It's not them ones. It'll be, not them. Oh yeah, so they are done. Okay, that's that done. So the other thing left to do here then is fight some owlbears, which we are not fully fit for. So we will leave, rest again, and come back and fight the owlbears. It's not bad. It's done really well. Oh, there it is.
How much longer, I wonder?
I've actually done a bit more than I expected, because I expected other areas to be bigger or more to do. Jubilost. Which is definitely interesting. If I can get another, like, 2-hour hunting, that'd be awesome.
Amiri, aren't you cold just wearing those hides? They cover almost nothing.
Is it ever cold here? You could walk around naked, bouncing your boobs. My homeland, that's where it's cold. Spit freezes before it hits the ground.
Unless I missed it, didn't say how long it took, did it? Okay, back in, let's go deal with the owlbears. I don't know if there's anything else we had to do, was there? Because we've done the venom, whatever the fuck they were called, those venom animal things. We've done the wisps. Done the coin thing. Is it just the owlbears I had left to do here? Wait. That one isn't anything for us just now. Sweet teeth. We need to go back for them. Haven't done that as of yet. Will be doing that at some point. We have 161 days. See, I do need to do barony stuff, right? I don't know how to get the leader posts still. We need Bird Kingdom, mushrooms for the mud bowl. Okay, maybe I think it might just be those owlbears then, which were this direction, if I remember correctly. Oh, there was also those giant slugs, eh?
Will this ever end?
What we know though is owlbears not poisonous, so I don't need to worry about the delay poison or anything. Please pass athletics check.
Completed.
We absolutely fucking did. Octavia, since you're
Outdoor
highlighted.
adventures are good for skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
Let's finish them quick.
That'll do it. Surprise! Right, dog. Take yourself forward, pal. Val, can you charge? You can. Right into the greater enraged owlbear, and it'll be more enraged now that we set it on fire.
Become
Harry, just get yourself a bit closer. Wes, you're doing the exact same thing. You're just going to cast a fireball for me, buddy. Just hit with a bit of damage. We are barely doing damage on these fuckers. Should we have waited again?
I aim true.
But are we really not
Bring it!
strong enough to fight them yet? I mean, that's solid enough damage.
Stay behind me!
And I guess we're kinda chipping away? But it does a lot of damage.
Repent.
Nice 7. I'm just going to try and just help out. I'm going to try and cast Grease on here. Oh, it passed the reflex. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't.
Grant you death.
I mean, you did a fair bit of damage there. Harim, pal, you're just going to get absolutely decimated at the moment. Amire, please murder.
them apart!
Could have done with a bit more damage, Amire, not going to let you. Solid. Ow. I'm down.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, Val, I needed you not to miss.
Lost.
Harim's fucked. Okay, just try to do as much damage to them all as I can at the one go.
Cannot hide from me.
Nice second deal.
I can't keep this up much
Fucking
longer.
hell.
I'll fight if I have to.
Nice, so one down at least. But
They go
you're
down!
taking a lot of damage doing so. That's a concern.
Do not falter.
Nice, at least one hand. There goes the dog. Nice, I guess.
Nowhere to run.
Avenge.
I don't feel like we're strong enough to fight these fuckers. Again.
This will.
Okay. Are we still not strong enough? That is generally my concern. Am I still not strong enough? Let me just quickly check the recommended level for this fight. Fuck, what number would they even be? Oh, I was right the first time. F. Oh yeah, we're still too low level for them. Okay, that's fine. All
Completed.
leaving. Right, so we've done what we need to do here.
End.
Fuck. Probably we should only be trying that fight when we're level 8 or 9. We're just getting our ass handed at 7. We just don't have the firepower or it seemed like the DC save. I really need to focus on trying to get our DC up, especially for characters who are going to be within melee. Which is something I'm just kind of failing with a little bit. So let's go then to troll clearing, which is where we're going next after this. So is that one? Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. The small glade showed signs of brutal troll feasts. It was littered with gnawed bones, the ground was furrowed with marks from huge feet. The trees held gouges from sharp claws, and the branches had been adorned with the skulls of humans and animals, both old and new. Unfortunately, the trolls' tracks vanished outside the glade, but we could tell that the trolls used this place often. Ekun's usually expressionless face turned into a disgusting grimace. You could see the pain he felt as he looked upon the remains of the troll's victims. Finally looking away, he said, "They'll come back. We need an ambush." Harim ran his hand across one of the skulls. With a sad smile on his face, the priest slowly shook his head. I got chills just imagining what thoughts might be crossing his mind at that moment. Having prepared our ambush, we waited. The trolls were really taking their time. The sun rose higher and higher, but we heard nothing from the woods but birdsong and the buzzing of insects. Ekun froze, keeping his bow at the ready as he gazed into the woods. His eyes would focus every now and again on the remains hanging from the trees. His expression was one of strong determination. He would wait for the trolls, and he would kill them all. The fruitless waiting began to tire us out. Mary killed time sharpening an already razor-sharp blade. Octavia looked around impatiently, tugging on her long hair occasionally. She was clearly bored out of her mind. We continued waiting. As the sun set, the glade was still empty. Darkness spread across the scraps of the troll's feast, and the grass began to fill with dim lights of fireflies. Ekun flexed his muscle, tired of the long, motionless wait. I could be wrong, he said regretfully. We may be waiting in vain. Having caught a firefly, Octavia entertained herself, watching it crawl across her slim fingers. I'll wait one more time. We waited one more time. Thank you, the ranger said with a nod. That was cowardly of me. Torag teaches us not to give up. We will wait, and we will get what we waited for. Hearing the deity's name, Harim gave a disdainful snort. Ekun paid him no mind and continued waiting. Ambushes take time. We continued waiting in the hope that trolls would show themselves eventually. It was late at night. We listened to the sounds of the forest, waiting to hear the roar of a troll at any moment. Instead, all we heard was hooting of owls. Our muscles grew numb, and our eyelids grew heavy. What's your problem, trolls? Octavia yawned. Are you coming or not? Harim yawned loudly. Like all else, he said in a melancholic tone, this too shall pass. Is this something we wait for? Okay, just one more winning then. With little hope remaining, we decided to give the trolls one more chance to show up. The sky began to lighten, the hooting hills gave way to twittering morning birds. We rubbed our eyes as we looked around the glade yet again. Suddenly, a loud cracking sound came from the bushes. Alert now, we reached for our weapons, but instead of trolls, what we saw jump into the glade was a huge deer. Arrows buzzed through the air and the animal fell to the ground. It seemed the ambush hadn't been a complete waste, at least. Okay, so yeah, we're actually now massively fatigued. Let's rest.
Amiri, I know you must understand that death is inevitable. And eventually you will have to face it.
Are you going to babble on about Brodus again? Do you see that rock? Go and hit your head on it, or I will.
Okay, interesting. So we're now heading to the troll clearing after this. We were attacked, bastard. I don't think I said before that one. But, so troll clearing is coming up ahead.
Need to catch my breath.
And that's the Dwarven Ruins that we want to take Harim to. But I also believe that I actually might want Jubilost with us. So I'm going to see if I can, because I believe I can swap people out.
Good, you dead. Take wasted.
Without going back to the capital, just not always go to plan or something.
Consider me
Nice
provoked.
hit, I guess. Don't know why we're always the one that's asleep. One hit, one miss, I guess. That one's dead. Dog, just stay where you are. Val, just stay where you are. Harim, just stay where you are. Miri, stay where you are. Ekindale, if you can deal with this, please.
Cannot hide from me.
Thank you. Dog, stay where you are. Octavia.
This is for you!
Nice hit. You're trying to cause fear. That's nice. Right. Back to resting, please. Right, we're good. We can now loot the bodies and leave. Where are all the bodies, actually? Another one there. Another one there, and then we fuck off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can figure out a quick way to swap out characters while we're on the road. Because that'd make life so much easier for us. Because if we can, if what I think is going to happen with Jubilost happens, as long as we just got them when we get there, we have that interaction, go back to the world map, and then we'll take 3 days and 6 hours. Yes. I'm going to drop out Octavia. I'm going to bring in Jubilost. Okay. You're an alchemist. I don't know what weapon you have actually, which is a little bit of an issue for me. So I'm just going to give you Deadly Aim instead. Take Cure Serious Wounds, please. Brilliant. Right. So if what happens, what I think happens, we'll then just spend another 3 days, we'll swap him back out, but I'll also bring Tristan. Oh no, I'll just keep him till we do the whole of these runes, I think. Wait, is it Troll Wilderness or Troll Clearing I want to go to? Shit. I don't recognise why I have to go there. Why does Candlemere ring a bell? Was that not a place in Baldur's Gate? There's all this stuff up here we need to go up and claim at some point. I need to go back up there and speak to Oleg. I feel... Go up there and do that as well. Fuck hell. Okay. I'm just going to quick see in case I got this wrong. But I'm hoping what happens, he'll say he's going to write an article or something. If you can get him to fuck off, we'll bring Octavia back. But whatever. There we go. Splendid. I knew you couldn't hide me. What? Splendid. I knew you couldn't hide from me forever, you elusive dwarven outpost. That's it. On behalf of all the institutions within our sea, I hereby thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm even qualified to reward your help in hard coin. Thank you for the money. Now all I have to do is finish my article for the Independence about the state of affairs in your barony. I'll be honest with you, unfortunately I can't make anything too good. Most from the land, minimal education level, and travellers need some unprecedented luck to be able to find any interesting sites or landmarks. Sadly, these lands are not attractive neither for the potential settlers nor the tourists. Oh, okay. So I can either not interfere. I'm not based. I'm not going to go down the evil answer. I'm going to give a neutral answer and say, if you're so set up to be impartial, don't forget to mention that the Baron of these lands tends to major problems personally, so all of them will be solved in the near future. You know, you're right. I will add a paragraph somewhere near the end telling readers that the Barony is still developing and it has positive trends. I'll need some time to finish my article. Until then, I'll stay at your capital. I'm sure you don't mind. Great. By the way, I'd be pleased to travel to you sometime. Sweet. Done. He can fuck off now. Right. He can fuck off. Give me Octavia back. That's why sometimes reading the guide is useful. But yeah, once you get Octavia back, we'll head in. Whatever. Party manager, yes, I know it takes 3 days and 9 hours. Whatever. You're out, you're in. We're all happy as Larry. Enter the location one final time. I will make sure that our formation is set the way we wanted, or have had it, roughly. I don't think that should change. It hasn't. It has. Bollocks. Want them to there. She really is. She is the tip of our little spear. I reckon I'm playing fucking Football Manager when I do this. Okay. But again, this will all change slightly when it's Tristan in and not Harim. But while it's Harim, this is how we go. Okay. So, let's save the game. Blammy. And with that, let's end things here. Next time, we will fully explore this Dwarven Ruin / Troll Lair, and we'll deal with what's ever there and see what happens next. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It does massively help out the channel. Also, leave a comment. Comments help as well to get the channel out there. Don't ask me why or how. I don't really understand the algorithm. I just know that it helps with engagement numbers, and a part of that helps get more views on the video. So leave a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. I'm easy going. And I'll see you next time. Take care.